a moment of extreme pressure. The heart pounds, the jaw clenches, the world narrows to a pinprick of panic. It might be the roar of a breaking wave for a diver, the sudden glare of headlights for a driver, or simply the overwhelming weight of expectation before a critical presentation. In these moments, our primal instinct seize control. Our breath, the very rhythm of life, becomes shallow, erratic, a frantic signal of a mind losing its grip. We feel utterly at the mercy of circumstance, convinced that true composure is a rare gift bestowed only upon the fortunate or the fearless. Yet this conviction itself is an illusion. We are not helpless. The path to reclaiming control, to mastering the tempest within, begins not with an external conquest, but with a quiet, deliberate act. It begins with the breath. For millennia, ancient traditions understood what modern science is only now meticulously mapping: the profound connection between our breath and our state of mind. Philosophers and ascetics across cultures observed that a disturbed mind manifests in a disordered breath, and conversely, a calm breath cultivates a calm mind. The Stoics, in their relentless pursuit of inner tranquility and resilience, understood the critical distinction between what is within our control and what is not. Our breath, though often an unconscious function, can be brought under conscious command. It serves as a physiological anchor, a direct, immediate pathway to the nervous system, bypassing the frantic chatter of thought. Seneca, in his writings, often spoke of the importance of self-possession in the face of adversity, of maintaining a steady mind when all around is chaos. This self-possession, this internal fortitude, is inextricably linked to our ability to regulate our most fundamental rhythms. Among the most potent and accessible techniques for harnessing this ancient wisdom is a deceptively simple method known as box breathing. It is a practice honed in the crucible of extreme pressure, favored by elite units like the Navy SEALs, precisely because of its immediate and profound impact on physiological and psychological regulation. The technique itself is straightforward, yet its effects are anything but. Imagine a square, each side representing a segment of the breath cycle. You begin by exhaling completely, emptying your lungs. Then, you slowly inhale through your nose for a count of 4. Hold that breath, full and still, for another count of 4. Then slowly exhale through your mouth, emptying your lungs completely, for a count of 4. Finally, hold that exhalation, lungs empty, for a final count of 4. This symmetrical rhythm, inhale, hold, exhale, hold, creates a powerful reset for the nervous system. It stimulates the vagus nerve, signaling safety and calm to the brain, shifting us from a state of fight or flight into one of rest and digest. It is a conscious, deliberate act of bringing order to internal chaos. While its origins might lie in high-stakes environments, the true power of box breathing lies in its universality. It is not merely a tool for soldiers facing immediate danger, but a profound practice for anyone navigating the relentless currents of modern life. Consider the everyday anxieties that plague us: the looming deadline, the difficult conversation anticipated, the sudden surge of road rage, the quiet panic before a public presentation. In each of these moments, the body tightens, the mind races, and the breath falters. Applying the box breathing technique, even for a few cycles, can interrupt this destructive pattern. It creates a necessary pause, a micro-interval of deliberate calm, allowing the rational mind to reassert itself. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, repeatedly urged us to find tranquility not in avoiding external pressures, but in mastering our internal responses to them. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Box breathing offers a direct physiological pathway to exercising that very power. It is a moment of conscious disengagement from the external, allowing us to recenter and respond from a place of considered strength rather than reactive weakness. The practice of box breathing is, at its core, a form of active Stoicism. It is a practical application of the Stoic principle of prohairesis, our faculty of choice, our power of assent. We cannot always choose what happens to us, but we can always choose how we respond. When the world presses in, when anxieties mount, our first, most natural inclination is often to react impulsively, to be swept away by emotion. Box breathing offers a counter-strategy, a deliberate, chosen action that asserts our sovereignty over our internal state. Epictetus taught that it is not events that disturb people, but their judgments concerning them. Our judgments are often clouded by fear, by stress, by the physiological cascade of a panicked breath. By consciously regulating our breath, we regulate the very physiological foundation upon which those judgments are formed. We create space for clarity, for reasoned thought, for a more virtuous response. This consistent, deliberate effort to control the breath builds mental muscle, a resilience that extends far beyond the moment of practice. It teaches us that even amidst the greatest external pressures, a core of unshakable calm can be cultivated within. This cultivation is not passive. It is an active, moment-by-moment assertion of self-mastery. To truly integrate box breathing into a life of quiet mastery, it must become more than a mere technique. It must evolve into a habitual practice. Do not reserve it only for moments of crisis. Practice it when you are calm, when you are settled, when the stakes are low. Just as an athlete trains their body, so too must we train our nervous system. Begin with a few cycles each morning, perhaps before rising, or during a quiet moment of reflection. Use it as a transition, before a difficult meeting, after a stressful interaction, or simply when you feel the familiar tightening of tension begin to creep in. With consistent application, the physiological benefits will deepen, and the mental pathways for calm will become more robust. The breath, once an unconscious servant, transforms into a conscious guide, a constant reminder that within you resides the capacity for profound self-regulation. The external world will continue its unpredictable dance, but your internal world, anchored by the steady rhythm of your breath, can remain a sanctuary of strength and composure. Embrace this powerful, simple practice. Let your breath become the unwavering compass guiding you toward a life of disciplined calm.